How do you feel about one-on-one meetings? It can be tough to make time for them, especially when you've got deadlines and daily responsibilities piling up. Poorly done check-ins can feel awkward and uncomfortable. A lot of people feel this way. In fact, 1 in 4 workers don't have any regular one-on-ones with either their managers or direct reports. In this video, we share 5 tips to help make one-on-ones less intimidating, more enjoyable, and more productive. These simple steps can help managers structure their one-on-ones so that people will feel energized rather than drained by these conversations. Number 1, meet more often. Surveys have found that employees who have weekly one-on-ones feel better about these meetings than those who have them less frequently. Having a predictable schedule can reduce feelings of dread. Number 2, align on goals. Managers and employees often have a poorly defined shared purpose for these discussions. A one-size-fits-all approach won't work. Some people might want to use check-ins to focus on building a personal connection. Others might want to use the time to work through challenges of a current project. Making the effort to understand these individual needs matters. By working together to set expectations and hope for outcomes, both employees and managers will have less anxiety going into meetings and a better sense of how to make them effective. Number 3, encourage two-way agenda setting. Instead of rushing to put together an agenda a few minutes beforehand, managers can use a simple but consistent topic list. This list should focus on the areas that matter most for employee growth and should allow the employee to guide what gets discussed. Managers should make time for 5 key questions. What's going well? Where can I help? What are your top priorities these days? Is there anything new or upcoming you'd like to put on my radar? How are you feeling outside of work? Number 4, focus on outcomes, not process. Don't use the meeting time to ask about every little detail of a project. Great managers empower rather than micromanage. Managers should emphasize communicating clear goals and let people get tasks done in a way that makes sense for them. This approach creates the right conditions for psychological safety. Number 5, follow up. There's nothing more frustrating than people who don't follow through. Managers should take notes and hold themselves accountable for completing any action items from the conversation before the next meetup. This builds the kind of trust that is crucial for the long-term success of the relationship. By clarifying both the purpose and the structure of one-on-one check-ins, leaders can create conversations that are useful, consistent, and human. Taking the time to provide context about company priorities, while also discussing employee goals, are more important than managers might think. Done right, one-on-ones can be something that both managers and employees actually look forward to.